All right, this was 2016. Everyone that's coming against what Our Father's Word says about the ultimate deal of the century of Trump is the covenant with many, and it is the covenant of doom. And this will start Jacob's trouble, and this is Daniel 9:27, the covenant with many. Please listen. This was 2016. They have been saying peace and security for a very long time. Now it's time to come and present this new covenant.
There is a Jewish and democratic state living side by side in peace and security with its neighbors. There are a similar number of Jews and Palestinians living between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea. They have a choice. They can choose to live together in one state, or they can separate into two states.
Dividing Israel.
But here is a fundamental reality. If the choice is one state, Israel can either be Jewish or democratic. It cannot be both. And it won't ever really be at peace.
Here now live, a key newsmaker, Ambassador Danny Danon, Israel's diplomat at the United Nations. Welcome. We appreciate you coming in during such a busy time. I want to start with that very specific claim by Secretary Kerry. He said if the choice is just one state, Israel can either be Jewish or democratic, not both. What does that mean to you?
It's not true. It's not correct. Israel is a Jewish democracy. Today we have more than 1.7 Arab Israelis who are not Jewish, who live in a very strong democracy. So we do not accept that. What we saw now, it was a failed attempt to defend the indefensible. You cannot protect the decision that was made by the administration last Friday when the U.S. actually allowed a one-sided resolution to pass at the UN. So for more than an hour, Secretary Kerry tried to justify what happened at the UN Security Council. I was there in that room. That was a shameful moment because the U.S. is the closest ally of Israel. We work together. We share the same values. And to see the U.S. voting with Venezuela and other countries that are all against Israel, it was very disappointing.
Well, they didn't vote with them. They abstained. But by extension,
by abstain, actually, what you said is correct. Because usually the U.S. stand with Israel and applying the veto power. It happened in 2011. It happened in 2014. Without the veto, the U.S. blocked the resolution. And now, when the U.S. abstained, all the rest voted to support the resolution, and it passed. And when you read the resolution, it's so one-sided, saying that we have no legitimate right to the Wailing Wall, to the Jewish quarter of Jerusalem.
Yes.
This is insulting.
Are you planning for the possibility of President Obama potentially pushing more anti-Israeli UN resolutions before he leaves office in 3 weeks?
We hope it will not happen, but after last Friday, who knows? Because at the Security Council, people were used to the fact that the U.S. is standing with Israel. Now there's a new environment at the Security Council. Maybe some of the countries will come with new resolutions against Israel, and we don't know what will happen.
Okay, we've talked about the Obama side. Let's talk about the Israeli government. Can you say unequivocally tonight that Prime Minister Netanyahu is still in favor of a two-state solution?
He said it himself. He's willing to negotiate.
Does he mean it? Is it real?
When Prime Minister Netanyahu says something, he means it. And he said that he's willing to negotiate everything.
Dividing the Holy Land, what Trump's deal of the century is going to do in 2019.
But after the resolution passed to the Security Council, the Palestinians have no reason to come back to the negotiating table because for them it's much easier to get whatever they want in the Security Council without negotiating, without condemning terrorism, without stopping the violence. It will be very hard to move forward, and we welcome President-elect Trump's words that he is committed to Israel, and he will continue to work to support Israel.
You mentioned President-elect Trump. You have put out a statement saying that you appreciate his unequivocal support. You've said that in recent days. You say it again now. In the Republican platform this summer in Cleveland, then candidate Trump and his aides pulled out language supporting a two-state solution.